I know it's been a bit strange for you, but I thought you quite liked Graham.
He's our uncle. Your uncle doesn't sleep with your mother.
I think the world of your mum.
Piss off!
£305,000 is a significant discrepancy.
I want you to make him leave. As in forever.
You bastard!
Helen!
You told me you knew. But I knew. You've made a whore out of me.
No!
And all the time!
Alison, don't do that.
Right! Get out! They want me to go to the station with them to answer a few more questions.
You're not going to go away, are you?
But I am arresting you on suspicion of theft of money from the Jane Crowther Trust.
Sorry?
Charlotte!
Over here, Uncle Graham.
I'm keeping Mrs. Farmel in custody until these checks come back from the sorting office.
You what? Keeping her in? But she isn't the type, love. Isn't that obvious?
I appreciate this is possibly something of a shock for you, but to be honest, it's not untypical. It's often the ones you wouldn't think capable of even dreaming of it.
I think he must have gone. His car's gone.
Sarah! Have you seen Charlotte?
Well, she's at school.
She's not. They've just rung me.
We took her this morning.
Yeah, well, she's buggered off again. They rang your mum only she wasn't in the office. So you've not seen her?
No.
You've got to come. There's been an accident.
What accident?
Uncle Graham, he's fallen down an hole. A big hole.
Help! Graham? Hello? You all right?
Yeah, more or less.
Can you stand up?
I think, yeah.
If I get a rope down to you, can you cling on and we'll haul you out, all right?
Yeah, okay.
You got yourself into a bit of a pickle, haven't you? It's ironic, really, isn't it? Ironic. Go on, help Virginia. Ironic that my brother, the bloke that's shagging my wife, needs my help to get himself out of the dumbass situation he's gone and got himself in.
Yeah, fine. I realise I'm at something of a disadvantage here, okay? Look, David, I think my leg might be broken.
Oh, dear. You won't be able to get down your knees then, will you? And grovel properly.
Look, David, this isn't funny.
Oh, I think it is. I think it's bloody hilarious.
For God's sake, I'm your brother.
No, you used to be my brother before you turned into a shit.
I am not going to argue with you.
I know. Say I am a shit.
Oh, don't be pathetic.
Say I am a chromium-plated shit. Say I am a shit in sheep's clothing.
Right.
Thanks, love. Say it.
Oh, they're idiots. You don't have to look at her to know she wouldn't have the imagination, for one thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, she wouldn't, would she? She's the sort that gets in a panic if she hasn't got the right change when she gets on a bus.
I don't know.
You don't know what? Alison?
Someone did it, didn't they?
You bastard.
You talking to me?
She planned this.
What are you talking about?
She brought me up here. She told me there was a kite's nest. And
She was the one who came to fetch help.
she wants locking up. She needs treatment. She's a lunatic.
Oh, that's right. Don't say thank you. You're lucky she didn't leave you down there. I would have done, you smarmy, self-serving git. That would have taught you a bloody lesson.
You can't stand it, can you? You can't stand the fact that all your life I've been better than you at everything. And now I've got your wife as well. Well, that must be, I don't know, like eating shit, I suppose.
Oi, what are you doing? Should we stop this? I don't think it's fair. Oh my God. Get her away from here. Go on!
Who's the shit now, eh? Go on, say it. Say I'm a pathetic, useless shit.
Dad!
Say I'm a pile of useless, stinking crap. Go on, say it. Say it.
All right, you're beating him up, now piss off!
I want to hear him say it.
Why don't you just go, leave? Nobody wants you here. My mother doesn't want you.
She will. She will. I know she will. I know her better than you do. I know her better than any of you.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do. And we're getting married, and there's nothing you selfish little sods can do about it.
I'll give you £1 million to go away, to stay out of her life forever.
Where are you going to get £1 million from?
I'll get you a cheque tomorrow. I could do that. I can cover my tracks. She doesn't need to know. I've done it before. 1 million, but you've got to go right now.
Fine.
All my life, you've always been here, haven't you? Whatever I was doing, you were doing something bigger and noisier and better, hadn't you? Well, this is what you get in my way.
No, Dad, you don't have to do this. He's going, he'll go. My mum's kicked him out. She's finished with him. He's leaving.
You what?
You think she did it?
I do not think she did it. I'll be amazed if she did it. I just don't think we should automatically assume that she didn't.
You've changed.
Yeah, well, maybe I've started to wake up to the realities of what it all means, at last. Having all this money.
Oh, and what does that mean?
People don't see me anymore. They just see someone with loads of money.
Not everyone.
No, I think everyone. I think people can't help it. Do you know what it's like, overnight, to go from being no one much to being somebody that everybody wants to know? This time last year, well, just under a year ago, I was Alison Braithwaite, who just turned 40, who realised at the age of 8 that she was never going to be Miss World, who'd realised at the age of 15 that it was highly unlikely she'd ever make Prime Minister, and who at the age of 20 had worked out that you don't always get the bloke you want. however madly in love with them you think you are. I knew who I was and who I wasn't, because I'd had 40 years to work it out. And then suddenly, people want me on the cover of magazines. Government ministers phone me up for my opinion. And the man who I was in love with when I was 20 and who ditched me for someone else suddenly decides that he's never stopped being in love with me and he wants to marry me. And I fall for it. So like I said, people can't help it. It's the way of the world, it's inevitable. It's just unfortunate for me that I'm the one stuck in the middle all on my own. And I think it's high time I stop being so naive about everything, so yes, I have changed. At least I intend to.
Have you fallen out with him? So that makes everybody else bad, does it? But I think it's a shame. Well, if you don't trust Pauline, you don't trust me.
What's that?
I'm resigning.
And what if she did do it? Have you thought about that?
No, that's definitely... That's dead.
What are we gonna do?
Do?
You've killed him.
I didn't kill him, Virginia. It was an accident.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Yeah, but I didn't...
Shit. Right. Okay, so I think we ought to probably go to the police and explain.
Yeah, obviously that's...
And say, obviously, there's been an accident.
Yeah, it's just that it could, obviously, to an outsider. It's not just a straightforward accident, is it? We were fighting, and he's my brother, and he's shagging your mum, so... Say, from an outsider's or the police's point of view, if we were to say it was an accident, they might have reason not to believe us exactly.
So what? What are you suggesting?
Nothing, I'm not suggesting anything, it's just... I don't know. I knew this would happen one day.
What?
I knew he'd ruin my life.
Well, you've kind of cocked it up a bit, haven't you?
But only he could do it so thoroughly, so completely. I never believed it was an accident, not in a month of Sundays.
It was, I was there.
Look at me. And he looks just as bad. You're my daughter, of course you're going to say it was an accident.
It was an accident.
I just think we need to pause and think very carefully about the best way forward. Oh. He's gone. He's gone away and he's not coming back, okay?
Yeah.
Right. So, Charlotte, what were you... I'll ring your school and let them know you'll be back in tomorrow, OK?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you want to come inside? We've got some Savlon. And some plasters.
No, I'll fix myself up. Right, I'll...
Yeah.
Be in touch.
How was school?
Fine. I took the boys to see my mother.
Why?
I went to see a solicitor this afternoon.
Oh?
Yes, I'm divorcing you. On the grounds of adultery. So, I shall need the name of your friend. So I can name him as co-respondent.
Why don't we do it by mutual consent? It'll be easier and cheaper.
Because I don't want to. Why are you being so defensive about it?
I'm not.
Anybody think you're embarrassed for some reason? Has he got two heads or something? Is he entirely repulsive? Or is he in his dotage?
He's 21.
Is he? What does he look like?
Dark. Slim.
Pretty, is he?
I suppose you could say.
All my love, always. Virginia? Are you... Is she the...
Didn't you know?
But she's only about 15!
She's 21.
Have you... Oh, well, no wonder the sex was always so... If you're a...
I swing both ways, Mike. And the sex wasn't whatever it was because of me. The sex was whatever it was because you were never very good at it.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Does Alison know? Does Alison know you're corrupting her children?
God, Mike, you're so naive. I didn't corrupt her.
You came back?
Yeah, just to get the rest of his stuff. And then he went.
Didn't say anything?
No. What's them?
I'm going abroad.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
When?
Soon.
Anywhere nice?
Hope so.
How long for?
A few months initially. Longer if I'm happy.
On your own?
I'm going to drive across America. I'm going to walk over the Himalayas. I'm going to run with the bulls in Pamplona.
Why?
Why not?
I don't want to go trailing round.
Yeah, well, that's fine, because I thought you preferred to stay here with your dad.
You can't just...
Why can't I?
Because you're his mum.
Yeah, well, I'm doing what I want to do for a change.
Might need you.
Why? You're getting married the day after tomorrow.
Yeah, but we might get lost.
I'm doing what I should have done 8 months ago. I'm sodding off. I'm suiting myself. Everybody thinks I'm such a pushover. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's only Alison. Alison won't mind if I sleep with her for her money. Alison won't mind if I nick over £250,000. Alison won't mind if we walk all over her.
Who's nicked £250,000?
They've arrested Pauline.
What?
Over 300,000's missing from the trust.
You're kidding. Pauline? Have they charged her?
No, not yet. They're waiting for some checks to come back from somewhere, but they are keeping her in overnight, which I assume is not something they do lightly.
£300,000? £300,000? Pauline wouldn't do that. What have they arrested Pauline for? What Pauline nicked money off you for? I mean, she isn't like that. Are they sure it's her? You can't believe it's her. That's just mad. What have they said? Have they got any evidence?
I'm not in at the moment, so please leave a message after the tone.
Dad? Sarah, I think you should come round. My mum, she's been really weird.
Hello?
Dad? It's me. It's my mum. She's cracking up. She's talking about going away by herself for a whole year, abroad.
Is she?
Oh, yeah.
Ask her to put Alison on. Go on. Tell her what you've done.
So what about us?
Can't cope with it all on your own. Nobody could. It's too big a burden.
Dad?
Oh, you're getting married the day after
Tomorrow, aren't you?
What about Charlotte, then?
Charlotte. I don't know, I've got no idea.
Poor David.
I've got to go. We'll sort it out later.
When? Dad?
Stop!
She can't look after her. It's Alison me what gets landed. She's a lazy cat. She's a dirty, stinking, lazy, pretty cat. Wagging her bundle. Crossing her TV
You're quiet.
Somebody's been nicking money from the trust.
Really?
Yeah. And Pauline, my mum's accountant, they've arrested her. And they shouldn't have. Because she's a really good person.
Oh, God. You really care, don't you? Still, why not? It'll all be yours one day.
I don't want it. I don't want any of it.
What?
The money, it's rubbish. It just brings out the worst in people.
Do you want to go to bed?
Actually, I'm not feeling very... Maybe we could just hug.
Hello, Virginia.
Virginia, shh, calm down. Calm down, you've had a bad dream. Virginia, shh, you'll wake the boys.
Shh, I thought there was someone in the room.
No. It's okay, shh, come on. Shh, there. It's okay.
Will you look after me?
You know I will. the bloody sink's blocked again. I must get a little man in.
Well, I can fix
You are funny. When are you going to learn that when as rich as you are, you get little men in? By the way, there was something I didn't tell you yesterday. You seemed preoccupied, so...
What?
Well, Mike popped in.
Oh.
He knows about us. He found the card you sent with the flowers. The thing is, I may have exaggerated the extent of our relationship. I may have given him the impression that we'd already slept together before. He's divorcing me. He's going to name you as co-respondent. So, I suppose Alison's going to find out.
What?
Will she disinherit you or anything?
Oh, I see. Well, no, I don't think that's... I was wondering, can I move in here before we go to Mustique?
Of course you can, darling.
In fact, Megan...
What about? How about?
Why don't we?
I know, Megan.
Why don't we move into a hotel? Just for a couple of days. Just to get into the mood. Look, Megan, the thing is, I've done something really very stupid. And the thing is, I don't want you to get wound up, but the thing is, we can't stay in the flat. And the reason I did it, the only reason I did it, and I want you to understand this, the reason I did it, I wanted to help you, that's all. I just wanted to help you because I love you so much and...
Hello, Virginia.
What?
You nasty little grub. You've been laughing at me, haven't you? All this time. I'd come here and pour my heart out, and then you'd sail off in your Lotus and get into bed with my wife.
Me?
Yes, you! What's going to happen now is I'm going to teach you a lesson. That's what I do, you see. I teach people things. Well, at least I try to. Of course, most people don't want to know. Most people don't go to university to learn. Most people go to university because they can't be bothered to do anything else. Most of them are shabby, aimless, self-indulgent half-wits like you.
Are they?
Right, so the lesson I'm going to teach you is about taking responsibility for one's actions.
Oh.
Yes, you see, I'm going to shoot you, and then I'm going to take responsibility for it by going to prison.
Right.
So...
Is that...
What?
A sound proposition?
Shut up!
Oh, God. Please, don't mind, please. I'm sorry. I know I'm crap. I'm sorry, please. I didn't mean to. If you kill me, my mother will be really pissed off.
Alison... Oh, God. God, what am I doing? I'm sorry. Oh, God, I'm so sorry, Virginia. Oh! Please, don't tell anybody.
We were fighting. I'm not disputing that. I'm not denying we were fighting. And I was very angry with him, and I did want to bash him. I did want to hurt him, but I didn't want to kill him. Well, I did. I mean, I may have done it in the way that you do, or you say that you do, when somebody's been doing what he's been doing with your wife, but that was not my intention as such at that moment. Well, at no point was it my intention as such. The whole thing was entirely entirely, bizarre as it may sound, an accident.
Where's my mum? She's not been in. I haven't seen her.
Where's Pauline?
I've not heard anything.
When my mum does come in, will you give her that?
Sure.
Mrs. Farnell, you're being released.
Alison?
Hi. I want to call a meeting today with all the heads of department. I'm going travelling for a few months, so you're going to have to manage without me.
It's from Virginia.
Thanks.
Gosh, you've been quick.
What are you doing?
Virginia, this is Ewan. Ewan, this is Virginia.
Hiya.
Ewan's unblocked the sink. Virginia!
Do you want me to?
Yes, sod off. Virginia! Virginia!
What did you do that for?
Listen, Virginia, he means nothing to me. He's just... Look, I like men, you know that. And sometimes... Oh, God.
Do you know what I've done for you? Have you any idea what I've done? You haven't, have you? You haven't a clue.
What are you talking about?
It was me.
What was?
I embezzled. I stole that money off my mother. She didn't really give me all that money for my 21st. I lied because I wanted to help you. I stole it, this flat, the car, the holiday, I stole it all.
What?
It shouldn't be Pauline that's locked up, it should be me. That's what I've done for you. I've done all that for you. And you just go shagging some shithead plumber.
You stole? You've stolen?
You've got to get out of here. They're going to work it out soon. The flat, the car, it's all under your name. And anyway, when the checks come back, it's all traceable.
To you?
No, to you.
You idiot! You idiot!
I was trying to help you.
Oh, fantastic. Thanks. I've got responsibilities in case you hadn't noticed. Children. We're homeless. Do you get this?
I thought I could talk to her. I thought I could explain. I didn't think they'd trace the checks. I didn't think it'd get that serious.
Get out. Leave me alone. Get away from me.
How could you do that? Just so soon after we...
You don't think I enjoyed it, do you? You don't think I actually enjoyed having you wriggling about, squirming around on top of me with your tongue stuck down my throat?
What?
You're a millionaire's daughter. I was desperate. Work it out.
Thank you.
Yes.
What happened?
Well,
Have you been to the police?
No, there's no point.
David, you should.
Yes, well, I probably will when I've got 5 minutes. It's Alison.
What's happened to you?
It's nothing. Nothing, just a daft little accident. Looks much worse than it is.
Hello. Right, look, we've got to go to the police.
What? Why?
Virginia, you will not believe what she's done now. And it's not something I'm dealing with on my own. I'm sick of it. I'm sick to the back teeth of all the stupid, selfish, endless things they do. And the way they just expect other people, i.e. me, to pick up the pieces.
But do we have to go to the police? Is it necessary?
Yes, it is necessary. They've arrested Pauline.
Pauline?
Read the letter. This time she damn well grow up. And this time she's going to, because this time she's on her own. I've had it with her.
Who is this woman?
I don't know.
You can't just shove her to the police. She's our daughter.
She's gay, you see, and obviously she felt that she couldn't come and talk to me and ask me for the money.
Go on. Tell them what you've done while you're here. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Are you all right? Mr. Braithwaite?
No, sorry. I'm just a bit...
Sorry, we've wasted so much of your time. But please, could you release Mrs. Farnell?
We already have. The cheques came back earlier this morning. They were made payable to an estate agent in the Cause, the Mercedes garage in Headingley, and a travel agent in Briggate. And when we trace them back further via these companies, we've come up with one name. Megan Hartnell.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to apologise to you.
Did you? Right. Fine, okay. Was that it then?
Can I come in?
No.
Look, I'm sorry what I did to you. I miss you.
Has she fallen out with you?
I've been so stupid.
You're not going to do this to me, Virginia.
And the stupidest thing was not realising how much I needed you. Tamsin, will you marry me?
Sorry?
Will you?
What? You mean I'm good enough for you now? She's chucked you, am I?
No, Tamsin.
I'm going in.
No, don't.
I'm seeing someone else.
Who? No, you're not. Who?
Who is it?
Virginia.
Hi, Virginia.
Hi. Right, well, anyway, I'd better get on. I've got things to do.
Where is she now? We don't know. We can only assume that she's gone off with her, with Megan. And I'm sorry if it doesn't count for much, but for what it's worth, I can assure you that when we get hold of her...
Marion was here when I got back. She'd been looking after Dad.
Yeah, I assume she had.
She's resigned. Yeah. I've been sitting here trying to work out what I should do. Whether to forgive and forget, or get on me high horse and say things like I now found my position has become untenable.
It hasn't.
You thought that
I didn't.
But you hadn't ruled it out, though. Have you ever been anywhere near a prison cell?
No.
No. No, I hadn't. Well, it's not something you think about, is it, unless it affects you? It was, well, above all things, it was degrading. And it stays with you even when you get home. A smell, a feeling you just can't quite shake off. But what was worse, Alison, what was 1,000 times worse, was coming home and finding out that you thought I was capable of stealing from you, lying to you. You see, I didn't think we were just friends. I thought you were the best friend I've ever had.
Look, Pauline.
You better take the keys to the Jaguar back.
No, there's no need.
I'm resigning.
I didn't think you'd still...
Didn't you?
I thought you'd have...
I am going. I just thought I'd wait till you came back to tell you that I'm going and that I'm not coming back.
Why?
She just has to click her fingers, doesn't she?
Who?
It isn't what you want, is it? Me moving in? It never was it?
Look, Elaine, I'm sorry.
I'm here because you can't have her anymore, aren't I?
Elaine, this is not a good time to start a fight.
I just wish I'd save himself the bother of putting my house up for sale.
Look.
No, forget it.
What?
You know, you... What? You really shouldn't have people on. It isn't fair. You never take responsibility for anything. This is my life. Bloody well sort yourself out.
You've been stood up, love.
Never mind, you'll go to me instead. I'll shag you.
You can shag us all if you want. We're not right Tuesday. Careful.
Mind how you go.
Hey.
Where's William going?
I'm looking after him tonight, and Sarah can enjoy herself with the mates.
Oh?
Mum said she'll be around about 8:30.
Your mum?
Yeah, she never misses any night, my mum. She'll bring me Auntie Moira and everybody. Did she tell you?
Yeah.
Right, I'll see you tomorrow. At the church.
Yeah. Bye.
You'll enjoy yourself tonight, won't you?
Yeah.
Only, you're quiet.
Just nervous and everything's been a bit mad recently.
It is what you want tomorrow, isn't it? It's definitely what you want.
Yes. Do you think I'd be doing it if it wasn't? Dad?
Alison. Hey.
David. David, what's the matter? She'll turn up. We'll find her. We'll sort it out.
It isn't just...
What? What?
Can I have a drink?
What arrested Pauline for? You don't think I actually enjoyed having you squirming around on top of me?
You'd sail off in your Lotus and get into bed with my wife.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
We can sort it out.
You can't.
I can sort anything out.
Can you? Can you stop me feeling so embarrassed that I want to die?
so foolish that I want to stop being able to think? And can you bring people back from the dead?
Well, no.
No, so
I'll miss you.
you'll get over it.
I suppose so.
Pardon?
Are you sure this is the best way of doing it?
Sorry?
Well, it's not guaranteed, not from this height. You want to slit your wrist or take an overdose, or chuck yourself under a bus, or a train, or a racehorse.
Wait, sorry, excuse me, shouldn't you be trying to stop me?
Well, yes, possibly, in an ideal world. But let's face it, you can be a bit bloody embarrassing, can't you?
Yes, thank you. I am entirely aware of just how bloody embarrassing I can be.
But are you, though? Really? Because, you see, I don't think you are. I mean, good God, Virginia, you get sent down from university, you make a fool of yourself over other women. You drink like a fish, you smoke like a chimney, you're lazy, you're scruffy, you think of no one but yourself, and now, you've stolen money. And from your own mother. And all because you want a shag.
Go on, get on with it. Get a laugh.
Right! You can all shut up! I'm not doing this for your entertainment!
Now take it steady, love.
I did something yesterday afternoon. Something I shouldn't have done. And she was there, Virginia was. And I asked her not to tell anyone. And
what?
And I shouldn't have done. It's the kind of thing you shouldn't ask anyone to do, especially someone you love. It's Graham.
I've finished with him. I've thrown him out. I know how much it's upset everybody, but he's gone, okay?
He's dead.
What?
I killed him.